Good morning, Junior 2. Today's lesson is going to be about arrays. We are in chapter 2. What do I mean by arrays? Array is a kind of pattern that contains set of object, shapes, or numbers arranged in rows and columns with no gaps. What do I mean by row and column? The row is when I count the objects like this, in this way, by side. This is called row. But if I'm going to count it upside down, from up to down, it's called columns. The array here, if I want to know if this is array or not array, I'm going to check the columns and the rows. Here, first of all, the row. Here I have 3 stars in the row, right? Do I have an empty place here? No. What about this row? 1, 2, 3. Do I have an empty place here? No. What about this row? 1, 2, 3. Do I have an empty place here? No. What about the columns? If I count the columns, 1, 2, 3. I don't have an empty place. What about this part? 1, 2, 3. I don't have an empty place. 1, 2, 3. I don't have an empty place. If I don't have an empty place, this is called array. What about this part? This is an example of non-array. What do I mean by non-array? It means I have an empty place. Let's see here. Let's see the first row. I have 1, 2, but I have an empty place here. Can you see it? I don't have a star here. What about the second row? The first part is empty. The first place is empty. This means I have another empty place. The third row is complete. But here, if I have 2 empty places, this means it's non-array. It's non-array. If I do it by the other way, by the column, here, I will find an empty place in the first column. In the second column, it's complete. But in the third column, I have also an empty place. So once I find an empty place, this is called non-array. Let's see the next thing. Let's read the title. Choose array or non-array. Let's check together. I'm going to choose even. I'm going to take only column or row. Choose what you want to do. I'm going to choose row for this part. Here, the first row, I have 4 triangles. The second row, I have 4 triangles. Do I have an empty place here? No. If I don't have an empty place, this means it's called array. Another person is going to tell me, I don't want to do it by the row. I want to do it by the column. Let's see the second example. Here, the first column, do I have an empty place? No, I have 2 squares. The second column, do I have an empty place? Yes, I have here 2 empty places. And here I have also an empty place here in the middle. I didn't see it here. The third one, do I have an empty place? Yes, here in the middle. Right? So this is an array? No, it's not an array. Why? Because I have an empty place in the middle. You got it? Okay. The second lesson.